There comes a moment in everyone's life where the weight of the past begins to feel heavier than the hope of the future. You look back and see mistakes, missed chances, heartbreaks, betrayals, losses. You wonder if you'll ever be free from it, but let me tell you this clearly. Your past does not define you. What defines you is what you do next. The past is a place of reference, not residence. You do not live there anymore. It taught you something, it shaped you, and maybe it even scarred you, but it does not have the power to stop you unless you give it that power. So many people let their past failures keep them from trying again. They let old pain dictate new choices, but that's not strength, that's surrender, and you were not built to surrender. You were built to rise. Focus is your weapon. It's the sharp blade that cuts through distraction, doubt, and defeat. The past tries to blur your vision, reminding you of what went wrong, who left, what didn't work. But when you stay focused, you stay free, free from the trap of regret, free from the illusion that your best days are behind you. You must discipline your mind to focus forward. Your past may hold moments you wish you could erase, mistakes you regret, words you wish you hadn't said, chances you didn't take, and pain that lingers like a shadow. But what many forget is that the past is not a life sentence. It is not a permanent stamp of who you are. It is simply a collection of experiences, some painful, some powerful, all of which are now behind you. They are not chains around your feet unless you choose to wear them. The truth is, the past cannot define your identity unless you allow it to. Far too often, people let their past failures become their identity. A failed relationship convinces them they are unlovable. A missed opportunity convinces them they're unworthy. A moment of weakness convinces them they are permanently broken. But these are lies born from a mind stuck in reverse. The person you were then is not the person you are now. Every day you wake up, you are evolving. You are gathering new strength, learning new lessons, and stepping closer to who you're meant to be. The past is only as powerful as the attention you give it. It is only as destructive as the meaning you attach to it. The most powerful people in the world aren't those who have perfect pasts. They are those who have the strength to look at their past without shame and say, yes, that happened, but it does not define me. This mindset separates the person who remains trapped from the one who breaks free. If you want to live with purpose, if you want to achieve something greater than yourself, you must be willing to stop living through the lens of what once was. You must begin viewing your life not as a loop, but as a journey, a forward, moving path that builds from what happened but is not controlled by it. Your past is a teacher, not a prison. It exists to show you where you've been so you can be wiser about where you're going. Every setback, every heartbreak, every misstep, it all carries valuable insight. But once that insight is gained, the moment must be released. Holding on serves no purpose. You cannot move toward your goals while dragging the weight of yesterday behind you. Who you are becoming deserves more attention than who you used to be. Your potential is waiting, not in the rear-view mirror, but in the road ahead. The courage to move forward, to let go of old versions of yourself, is what unlocks a future filled with growth, clarity, and impact. Let the past remain where it belongs, behind you, and step into the truth that your next chapter is not only unwritten, but entirely in your hands. Focus is one of the most powerful tools a person can develop. In a world full of distractions, noise, and constant mental clutter, the ability to direct your attention toward a clear goal is what separates progress from stagnation. Most people allow their energy to be scattered across worry, comparison, regret, or fear of what might go wrong. But focus is the discipline of choosing what truly matters and giving it your full attention. It's not just about being busy or working hard, it's about being intentional with your direction. When you are focused, you move with clarity and purpose. You stop reacting to everything and start creating something meaningful. Distraction is everywhere. It can come from the outside world, endless notifications, opinions, entertainment, or from within, doubts, insecurities, or old stories that play in your mind. If you don't actively guard your focus, something or someone will steal it. That's how people lose time, lose energy, and lose years of their lives chasing things that don't align with their values or purpose. Focus, on the other hand, allows you to reclaim control. It helps you cut through the noise, silence what doesn't serve you, and stay on the path you've chosen for yourself. Every great achievement begins with a focused mind. A mind that is disciplined enough to say no to distractions, strong enough to resist temptation, and clear enough to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. Challenges will come and moments of doubt will appear, but focus acts like an internal compass, always pointing you toward your mission. You don't need to know the outcome. You don't need to have all the answers. But you do need to stay present in your effort. You need to show up for yourself every single day with the commitment to keep going, no matter how slow the progress may seem. Focus is also deeply connected to self-respect. When you focus on your goals, you are honoring your time, your potential, and your vision. You are telling yourself that your future matters more than temporary comfort. You are choosing discipline over distraction, growth over ease, and impact over illusion. This mindset shifts everything. You stop chasing approval. You stop needing validation. Your focus becomes your fuel. It's not easy to stay focused in a world that wants to pull you in every direction. But the person who can master their attention can master their destiny. Let others be consumed by the past. Let them be distracted by gossip, negativity, and fear. You stay locked in. You stay sharp. Because the power to change your life, build your dream, and become your best self starts with where you place your focus. Guard it. Sharpen it. Use it. Your future depends on it. Letting go is one of the hardest yet most powerful things a person can do. Holding on to pain, regret, betrayal, or missed opportunities creates an invisible weight that slowly drains your energy, clouds your vision, and paralyzes your potential. Many people believe that if they keep replaying what happened, they'll somehow gain control over it. But the truth is, the more you cling to what hurt you, the more control it gains over your present and future. Moving forward isn't about forgetting, it's about releasing, it's about choosing peace over pain and growth over guilt. You do not heal by holding on, you heal by letting go. It's natural to want answers or closure. It's human to feel the need to understand why something happened the way it did, but life doesn't always give those answers. Sometimes you'll never know why someone left, why something failed, or why your heart broke in a way you didn't deserve. That's the nature of life. It's uncertain, unpredictable, and often unfair. But even in that uncertainty, you have power. You have the power to decide that what lies ahead is more important than what's behind. You have the ability to turn pain into wisdom and loss into strength. Letting go is not weakness. It's maturity. It means you've realized that your peace matters more than replaying the same story in your mind. It means you're brave enough to break the cycle. The pain may have shaped you, but it doesn't have to lead you. Just because something once had a hold on you doesn't mean it always will. Growth happens the moment you decide to stop feeding the past and start feeding your future. When you let go, you create space for new ideas, new people, and new opportunities to enter your life. You're no longer operating from a place of fear, but from clarity. You can breathe again, you can think freely again, and most importantly, you can begin to move with intention. The energy you once gave to what hurt you can now be directed toward building something better, something worthy of the strength you gained through your struggle. So many people walk through life carrying emotional baggage that isn't theirs to carry anymore. They are haunted by words spoken long ago, by choices made when they didn't know better, by people who were never meant to stay. But healing begins with a choice, a decision to set it down and walk forward lighter, freer, and stronger. You don't owe your past anything. You don't have to keep proving anything to anyone. The moment you choose to let go is the moment you reclaim your power. Letting go doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're rising up. You're stepping out of the storm and into the calm. You're choosing to live, not just survive, because life isn't meant to be spent in the shadows of what once was. It's meant to be lived fully right now in the light of what can be. The message of this speech is clear and powerful. Your past is not your prison, and your focus is your freedom. No matter what you've been through, failures, heartbreaks, regrets, you have the power to rise beyond it. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's about choosing growth over grief and purpose over pain. True strength lies in your ability to focus forward, to protect your energy, and to commit to the life you truly deserve. You are not defined by what happened to you, but by how you move forward from it. The past may have shaped you, but it is your present focus and future vision that will define who you become. Stay focused, let go, and never look back. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than your past ever allowed you to believe.